So fractions and decimals are two different ways to express rational numbers. The same basic concept, to express numbers which are between the integers, such as numbers between 0 and 1, or numbers between -3 and -2. Let's start with a simple example. If we look at the fraction 7/20, this is easy to convert to a decimal because 20 goes nicely into 100. And this will work out anytime that the denominator is a factor of 10 or 100 or 1000 or any multiple of 10. So I multiply the numerator by 5, I get 35. The denominator by 5, I get 100. So that gives me 35 hundredths, which by definition is the same thing as 0.35. 0.35 just means 35 hundredths because this is my hundredths place. This can also work for bigger fractions that have a factor of 1000 in the denominator, such as this one. 91 times 8 is going to be 728, and 125 times 8 is going to be 1000. Therefore, this fraction is equal to 0.728. Of course, this isn't always going to work out so nicely. In this case, 16 is not a factor of 100 or 1000 or any easy number that I can multiply by to get a power of 10. In this case, what I can do is I can treat the fraction sign like a division sign. In other words, divide my numerator by my denominator. Dividing my numerator by my denominator means I want to see how many times 16 goes into 7. So I'm going to set it up like this. The 7 is going to go under the division. I'm going to need to add some zeros here because I know this isn't going to work out perfectly. And I'm going to commence with long division. 16 goes into 74 times, which gives 64, leaves us with 6. We can bring down a 0, and it's going to go in 3 times. So that gives us a remainder 12. We bring down another 0, and 16 is going to go into 120 7 times. 7 times 16 is 112. So that leaves us with 8. And 16 goes into 80 and even 5 times. Therefore, our original fraction of 7/16 is equal to 0.4375, which makes sense because 7/16 is a little bit less than 8/16, which will be 1/2. Our resulting decimal is a little less than 0.5, which would be 1/2. And the moral of the story is this. To convert a fraction to a decimal, you can always divide the numerator by the denominator. Divide numerator by denominator. Of course, we see from this example that that's not always going to be the easiest way to do it. So if we see how many times the denominator goes into 10 or 100 or 1000, we can multiply numerator and denominator by that, and like we did on the previous examples, get to the answer a little quicker. Thank you very much.